History isn't just kings, wars, and dusty old books. It's full of seriously weird stuff. We're talking about popes on trial, presidents fighting animals, and empires powered by pigeon poop. Yeah, history is way crazier than your textbooks ever told you. Today, we're counting down the top 10 weirdest historical facts you didn't know. And trust me, number 1 will make you question reality itself. Let's dive in. Number 10. The Great Emu War, Australia, 1932. Yes, Australia actually went to war with birds. After World War I, returning soldiers were given farmland in Western Australia. But then came an invasion, not of soldiers, but of 20,000 giant emus. They destroyed crops faster than bullets could stop them. So the government sent the army, with machine guns, to take them down. Spoiler alert, the emus won. The birds outran trucks, dodged bullets, and humiliated the military so badly that they eventually surrendered. The final result? Emus 1, humans 0. Only in Australia could an army lose to birds. Number 9. Napoleon was attacked by bunnies. Napoleon Bonaparte, conqueror of Europe, once met his match in a fluffy horde of rabbits. In 1807, after signing a peace treaty, Napoleon organized a celebratory rabbit hunt. Thousands of rabbits were brought in for his officers to hunt. But there was one problem. The event planner bought tame farm rabbits, not wild ones. When released, the bunnies thought Napoleon's men were bringing lunch, not weapons. They charged the soldiers in a massive, adorable wave. Historical witnesses say Napoleon had to retreat. From rabbits. One of history's greatest generals defeated by furballs. Incredible. Number 8. A pope put a corpse on trial. In 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI decided he hated his predecessor, Pope Formosus, so much that he dug up his dead body and put it on trial. Yes, a literal corpse, dressed in papal robes, sat in a courtroom. Stephen screamed accusations at the lifeless body while a deacon answered on its behalf. The court found the corpse guilty, stripped it of its title, and threw it into the Tiber River. The event became known as the Cadaver Synod, and it sparked chaos across Rome. It's safe to say, medieval politics were next-level petty. Number 7. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than to the pyramids. We often imagine Cleopatra walking among the pyramids. But here's a wild fact. When Cleopatra ruled Egypt around 30 BC, the Great Pyramid was already 2,500 years old. To put it in perspective, Cleopatra lived closer to us than to the time when the pyramids were built. She could have looked at the pyramids the way we look at the Roman Colosseum. Ancient relics from a lost time. Mind blown. Number 6. The Dancing Plague of 1518, Strasbourg, France, 1518. A woman named Frau Trophea started dancing in the street. Not for fun, not for TikTok. She just couldn't stop. Within days, dozens joined her, then hundreds. People danced uncontrollably for weeks, until some collapsed and even died from exhaustion or heart failure.
Doctors blamed hot blood.
Authorities built stages, hired musicians, hoping to dance it out. It only made things worse. Modern theories range from mass hysteria to a fungus that causes hallucinations. Either way, this was history's first deadly dance party. Number 5. Emperor Nero castrated and married a man. Roman Emperor. Nero, the same guy who supposedly played music while Rome burned, had a taste for chaos and controversy. He found a young man named Sporus, who looked like his late wife Poppaea. So Nero had him castrated, then dressed him as his wife, and held an official wedding ceremony. Sporus lived with Nero as his empress, even accompanying him in public. After Nero's death, other emperors did the same, because apparently ancient Rome had zero chill. Number 4. A deadly explosion caused by molasses. January 15, 1919, Boston. A giant storage tank holding 2 million gallons of molasses burst, flooding the city at 35 miles per hour. A wave of sticky syrup 25 feet high tore through buildings and streets, killing 21 people and injuring over 150. Locals described it as a brown tsunami. Cleanup took months, and for decades people said on hot days you could still smell molasses in the air. History's sweetest disaster, literally. Number 3. A medieval chicken was put on trial for witchcraft. In 1474, in Basel, Switzerland, a chicken was accused of laying an egg with the devil inside. The townsfolk were horrified. They believed it was unnatural and demonic. So they put the chicken on trial and found it guilty. It was executed publicly for crimes against nature. Imagine being the poor villager who had to explain to their kids why the family chicken was burned for sorcery. Medieval Europe. A weird place to be a bird. Number 2. A Japanese soldier fought World War II for 29 years after it ended. Hiro Onoda was a Japanese intelligence officer stationed in the Philippines in 1944. When Japan surrendered in 1945, he refused to believe it. He hid in the jungle, continuing guerrilla warfare for 29 years. He survived off coconuts and bananas, dodged search parties, and even ignored leaflets saying the war was over. Finally, in 1974, his former commander, now an old man, was flown in to personally order him to stop fighting.
When Onoda finally stepped out, he saluted and said, "The war is over for me."
History's longest holdout, a man frozen in time, fighting ghosts of a war long gone. Number 1. The CIA tried to spy on cats. During the Cold War, the CIA launched Project Acoustic Kitty, a $20 million mission to turn cats into secret agents. They surgically implanted microphones and antennas into cats so they could eavesdrop on Soviet conversations. The first test? A cat released near a park bench where 2 men were talking. The cat walked into traffic and got hit by a taxi. Project cancelled. Millions spent, 0 success, and 1 very confused cat. It might be the strangest moment in spy history. Proof that not every idea deserves funding. From bird wars to dancing plagues, history isn't just about power. It's about absurdity. For every empire built, there's a rabbit chasing Napoleon or a CIA agent trying to train a cat. These weird stories remind us that the past was made by people just as messy, funny, and unpredictable as us. They dreamed, they failed, and sometimes they danced themselves to death. Which of these weird facts shocked you the most? Drop it below and follow for more mind-blowing stories that prove history is stranger than fiction.